My name is Brian Hormond. I have been a vegan for 2 years as of next month. Woo! And I've been an animal rights activist, a full-time animal rights activist for over a year. And today I want to start with a personal story. Beforehand though, I really want to highlight that I do not consider my emotions, my feelings, or my life to be worth more than anyone else's. I don't care how much money you make, how smart you are, where you come from, or what you look like. All life matters, and we all deserve to be here. So, I didn't really tell many people about this, so I hope you can relate and you can understand where I'm coming from. When I was in school, like many of us, I was bullied. Especially in high school, every single day without fail, by mobs of complete strangers and even friends. I was punched, kicked, spat on, mugged, I was left out, I had my things stolen like I said, and I had chairs thrown at me, and once I even had a large rock smashed over the back of my head, and I just remember there being blood everywhere. And why? Because I was just Brian. My mum even received a phone call from a teacher when I was in high school suggesting that they change my schools because so many people were bullying me there wasn't much they could do about it. It was like so many people were just doing it because so many others were. Does that sound familiar? And it wasn't just my school life either. I would go home and I lived with a much larger individual, 6 foot tall, and they suffered from a severe mental illness. And this person was very violent towards me. Early on, when I was about 13, I remember them grabbing my hair, lifting my head up and violently smashing my face into the ground over and over again for several seconds. Throughout our time living together, this person punched me, kicked me, they even threatened me with a knife. I remember once I was sitting in the lounge, minding my own business, I was comfortable. This person came up to me for no reason, grabbed me around the throat, put all their weight onto me, a 14-year-old boy, and started to strangle me. Thankfully, they let go. They went away, so the pain stopped, and then they came back. They were crying and apologizing, they felt remorse, and next thing, they started to strangle me again. And just before I blacked out, thankfully, they let go. So, home and school life, not much of the two was very different. Pain was a very common thing. But I knew one thing about pain, it didn't matter who I was, where I came from, or what I'd experienced, pain sucks. Nobody who's innocent deserves to be put through any kind of pain if they don't need to be. With pain, I found that I learned one thing. It's really easy to be kind in comparison to being cruel. Why would you or I or anyone want to be the reason behind anyone else's pain or suffering if we don't need to be? Why would we want to be a part of that? Why would we want to contribute to that if we don't need to be? If it's easy to be kind and not be a part of that, why would we want to be? Sure, when I was in school and stuff, I should have stood up for myself more. I could have stood up for myself more. But it's taught me that I want to stand up for others because I know how it feels like to be the lower form, be considered lesser, just being picked on because so many others are doing it. Why would we want to be a part of that? Why would I allow anyone to do that? If we see anyone suffering, why would we want to remain silent? Because that person suffering could have been me, it could have been you, it could have been someone we love. So I refused to remain silent while somebody is being harmed when they don't have to be, when it's not a necessity, when it's not fair. So I don't want to put that suffering on anybody, any man, woman, child, or animal. Because most of us respect animals. That's why we tend to stop eating them. That's why I stopped eating them. It's just the right thing to do, right? So why would we want to contribute to their deaths if we don't have to? So even though I'm a proud vegan now, these figures still stand. Annual, this is yearly. 60 billion innocent animals are being slaughtered every single year for food that we don't need. 2 trillion marine creatures are being massacred every single year for food that we don't need. 120 billion fish are being slaughtered every year for food that we don't need. 115 million innocent animals are living a life of daily torture as test subjects in labs. 1 billion rabbits and over 50 million other animals are being electrocuted and having their skin peeled off so we can wear their fur. 1 million animals are being hunted for sport, for entertainment. Over 10,000 species are going extinct every single year because of deforestation caused by the demand for meat, dairy, and eggs. A mother cow will have her baby ripped away from her so we can steal her milk. An innocent pig, an intelligent pig, will be put into a gas chamber to die a slow death in what's considered to be the most humane method of killing. Baby chicks will be thrown live into grinders just because of their gender. Today, we have about 600 million vegans alive today. However, these atrocities that I just mentioned, they are still happening. 3,000, 6,000, 9,000 animals just died. Another 3,000 dead and gone forever. Another 3,000 that will never get a second chance, and another 3,000 that never even got one. Veganism, it's not enough. 260 million innocent animals being killed every single day means it's not enough. 4,000 square meters of rainforest being wiped out every second means it's not enough. We need more activists. I could escape my pain. I could overcome my pain. I could rise above my pain. I could be my own hero. None of us are born a hero. When we see injustice in the world, we have the choice to turn a blind eye and walk away. Or we can do something about it. 260 million innocent animals being killed every day. Those animals can't be their own hero. They're born in a prison cell. They don't have any say in what happens in their life. 260 million animals being killed every day for food, 60 billion being slaughtered every day for food per year, and all those other figures that I mentioned. This is not slowing down fast enough. It's great that you're a vegan. You freaking rock for being a vegan. You're kind to animals. You made the choice to do the right thing. But we need to rise up, because this movement isn't just killing animals, it's also killing people, and it's also destroying our planet. The movement needs more activists. So, in terms of activism, I am so grateful that we live in an era where we share one of the greatest movements in history. I'm grateful that I have the opportunity to be a part of that. I'm grateful that I have the opportunity to make change. I'm grateful that we're all here with that opportunity to do better, to be better, and be remembered for something great. What positive impact are you going to make? What are you going to be remembered for? It doesn't matter how much money you make, how many cars you buy, how many medals you win, how many places you see. What are you going to be remembered for? The loss of 260 million animals per day, and like I said, the 4,000 square meters of rainforest being wiped out per second because of animal agriculture means that veganism isn't enough. We have to do more for the sake of the beings who live now and will live in the future. If you march today, you're awesome. You're an activist. Today, you are an activist. But we need you to be more active. We need more activists happening more often, because 260 million animals that are dying today, they need more activists. They need you to be their hero. So, if you see something like an injustice, what are you going to say? Are you going to be quiet? If you see something wrong, if you see an animal being mistreated, are you going to stand for that? And as Rosa Parks would say, one of the most powerful quotes in history that especially all of us should embody, including women more so than anyone, she said no. No to slavery, no to brutality, no to murder, no to exploitation, no to cruelty, because none of it is necessary. Until the killing stops, veganism won't be enough. We need more activists. Like I said, the killing must stop first. We need more activists. The world needs to be vegan, yes. The animals need us to be vegan. But it's not happening fast enough, because we need to push more. We need to be on the right side of history. So, we need more activists. And as Philip Wallen would say, if not you, who? And if not now, then when? Please, get off the fence. Be on the right side of history. Make change. Be Be a hero for all beings. Do it for our planet. Stand up for people and stand up for the voiceless victims. Do it for the animals. Let's end speciesism. Thank you.
Give Brian another big round of applause, please. Well done, Brian. Thank you. I'm so proud of the man that this man is becoming. I've seen him from his very first starts in activism, in veganism, and the man he is today. I'm so proud of you, Brian. Please give him another big round of applause. He is a leading light coming up, and he is waving the flag, and he is doing us so proud. Well done.
What do we want? And when do we want it? Now! So let's get out there today. Let's get out there and make the biggest difference we possibly can. And let's stop the suffering. Let's make sure no animal, no greyhound, no horse exploded on the racetrack again. Let's make sure no animals tested in labs for unnecessary reasons. And let's make sure no animal ends up on someone's high-class dinner plate just to satisfy their taste buds. We're going to go out there together as animal rights activists, as animal lovers, as environmentalists, as people who want to make a positive difference in the world and be remembered for something great. Because I guarantee you that being here today and fighting for animals, one day you're going to take your last breath and you're not going to be thinking about all the money you made. You're going to be thinking about how you made an impact on this planet and you made this world a better place for every single being on it and not just the people.